Hey everybody, how are you guys? I hope you guys are good. I I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, Christmas. Uh, Thanksgiving. What the? I was in the middle of talking and I just heard this huge loud bang downstairs. And I was trying to listen to see what it was, and my dog freaking was running and knocked the kids' switch off of the desk and got me out. So I'm sorry. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas. I hope you all are going to have an awesome New Year's. Yeah, I know. Sugar. Okay. Sorry. Oh, lazy llama. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear about your dog. Give me 1 second. Hannah, stop it. Okay. Thanksgiving sounded right to me. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened there. Like I said. Okay. So I have a lot to talk about, but I'm glad to be back on with you guys. It was nice though to take some time, just be with the family. That was awesome. Okay, so let me just say hi to everybody. Aaron, Evie, Spun One, Sugar, Dolly, Casey, Leslie, Smiley, Andrew Dominic, CY Kyle, Crime Watch, Lazy Llama, Fred Field, Lassie, Casey, Mom First, Drew, hey, Shelly, Suzanne. All right, so how is everybody? I am ready to get into this video though, let me tell you. Oh, Charlotte. Actually, I did see that earlier. Um, no, I didn't mind it. That was fine. Oh, and before we get started, let me just say my heart goes out to the people in Buffalo right now. They got hammered so freaking bad. And one of my members lives in Buffalo. So, Kim, I mean, it is insane. It is crazy the kind of shit that they are dealing with. That it's nuts. Hey, justice for Aaron. Oh, Lil Omi, you're from Buffalo too. It's insane. Like the ice, it was crazy. The snow drifts. Chad was talking to his buddy that lives out there, and he was like, dude, it's crazy. There's 20 foot snow freaking banks there. All right, you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get into today's video. I'm so excited to get into this. Now, oh no, you had to climb out of your window. Yeah, that's crazy. There's still people that don't have any power. You guys, they were pulling this storm came out of nowhere so fast that they were pulling people. They're still pulling people right now today out of their cars that just got stranded and what were they going to do? They couldn't leave. I mean, it's insane. Yes, Gloria, I did. I hope you guys all had one too. All right, so let's get right into these text messages. So, I don't know if she wanted to remain. She didn't say whether or not she wanted to remain anonymous or not, but one of my followers had filed for the Freedom of Information Act paperwork from Boca. Okay, through the time that from August 2nd, I think it was, 2nd or 3rd, up until the August 25th. Here, take this. Love you. Okay. So, Kim apparently, now I don't know what her last name is, but she's one of the people that is like a person that the workers report to. Okay, now it did not say her last name. So this is a person that these people that take care of the campsites, that Kim is who they report to. Okay, so I don't know what Kim who. I don't know her last name. So let me first show you this. All right. Let me share my screen with you guys so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Bonnie. I'm just going to ask that when you come in, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. It's a free way to help out the channel. Okay. Now, this is a response to your Freedom of Information Act request submitted via email to the Tahoe National Forest on September 18th, 2022. You requested information pertaining to Prosser and Boca Reservoir. The Tahoe National Forest responded to your request by letter dating October 11th, 2022, providing you with records and informing you that additional records were referred to the Pacific Southwest Regional Office for review. Your request was assigned, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We have completed our review of the 215 pages referred. 150 pages are granted with information redacted pursuant to FOIA Exemption 6. The remaining 65 pages are granted in entirety. The pages granted will be provided to you electronically within 5 days of the date of this letter. Exemption 6 permits the government to withhold all information about individuals in personnel and medical files and similar files, where the disclosure of such information would constitute a clearly unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. In determining whether a particular disclosure would constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy, the Forest Service must balance the public's right to disclosure against the individual's right to privacy. Now, before I get into this, let me just be clear and remind you guys that there are 1, 2, 3 parents of children involved in this case who have personal connections to the Forest Service. Okay. Let me just keep that in your guys' mind because it is important. Hey, Kim. Hey, real quick, Kim, we were just talking about you, about being in Buffalo. So my heart goes out to you and everybody else that's going through that. Okay, now let me get back to this. We have determined that individual staff performance information, names, email addresses, cell phone numbers, and other personal information must be withheld. In examining whether the public's understanding of the operations and activities of the Forest Service, the information being withheld is clearly personal and would do nothing to shed light on the agency's performance of its statutory duties. Okay, so there's the paper. All right, now let me close out of that. And then I'm going to start sharing these text messages with you that are from the people who take care of the sites to the person that they have to report them to, okay? So that's what you're about to hear. Give me just 1 second. All right. Let me pull this up. That is a lot of pages redacted. A lot. 100 pages of redaction, actually. Oh, and real quick, before I go into those, I want to pull up the messages from Jay that was talking about Megan, because I told you guys about them, but I did not pull them up. So I want to share those with you guys real quick, and then we'll get into the Boca things. Okay, this is where Jay says, oh, that's the, oh, shit. Hold on a second. That's the second one. Let me pull up the first one. I'll get y'all backwards. Okay. Oh, no, that's okay. That's the right one. All right. This is where Jay says, I bet Sam has never heard of her, referring to Megan. I hope you were keeping yourself safe, this person says, where he says, Megan is an absolute creepy effing lunatic. Okay. So I did not make that up. Like, I just wanted to show, because I didn't pull it up when I was telling you guys about it. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now let me pull this one up right here. This is the first one that he sent with that for that conversation. Okay, so here he says, Megan doesn't know Sammy or anything about her. Trust me. Funny enough, I'm in Megan's apartment building right now. And that's where he says, I bet Sammy has never even met her or never even heard of her. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So you guys knew just for sure that I was not making any of that up. Because who would do that? That's ridiculous. Okay, now let me share these Boca ones with you, all right? Let's get right into this. All right, now this is Friday, August 5th. This is from Boca. Hi, Rachel. The site 11 people that would not leave off another person's site is the same people that we had issues with on Sunday at site 8. Okay. Photos will come of how they left this site and hot fire pit. Mel wrote name and plate numbers, and hopefully we can mail them a ticket. This is unacceptable from these people. Okay. This was August 5th. They had campers that were refusing to leave a site, even though somebody else was coming that already had a reservation for that site. Okay. And I had to take them in screenshots like this. So you guys are just going to have to go with me here. All right. Now this was next. This was the next one. Friday, August 5th, same day. That hot pit was 3 hours later. Was told it still has flames when they hightailed it out of here. Kim Boca. Okay. B6 is redacted. They redacted this because it's a person's name. Sunday, 7:31, arrival site 8. Sunday night, very loud. Now, this was the 5th. Several noise complaints, 2:30 a.m. I heard them. On Monday, both Tim, okay. Now she's obviously talking about people that had been there last weekend, right? Okay. How dare they harass the rightful site holders? Photos will follow on how they left site 11. And it was after I left. Okay, now listen, this was on the 5th, right? And it was after I let the dog out this morning. They packed up in record time and approximately 6 vehicles flew out of here. They knew they had been told. Redacted information. Here's a name that has been redacted and kept from public. Okay? Kept from being put out there. Now, you got to pay attention to the dates that coincide with these texts. Hold on, I want to make sure I got the right one. I don't want to pull up the wrong one. Okay. Now here, and this was, I think this was on the same day that she is talking. Nope, this is the next day. Okay. The site prior even had 2 cars Tuesday night and Wednesday, had 10 cars that were there last night. Now she's talking about the 5th because this is the 6th. This is the following day. There were 10 cars there last night. 6 cars flew out of there Saturday morning, early morning. All right, now let me. Okay, now this is from Boca as well. This is August 7th. Sheriff will call this number for site holder's name. Friday reservation, okay, redacted, on the missing girl. Okay? August 7th. Sheriff will call this number for site holder's name. Friday reservation B6, which is where they took out the names, redacted, on the missing girl. Okay, now here, I just picked up the bag of trash from Bear Box. Now let me go to the next one because it cuts off and goes into the next one. I just picked up the bag of trash from Bear Box the kids were on. Missing girl. I'm 80% sure it was her. I got it in the golf cart just in case. Okay, thanks, Kim. I'll keep a lookout for it. Question: what the hell is a bear box? And the kids were on it. What is a bear box, y'all? Does anybody even know? Because I have never heard of it. All right. The trash bags, Aaron. Oh, a box to store food safe from bears. Oh, okay. I had no idea. See, I had no clue. We don't have to worry about that much here. I just picked up the bag of trash from the bear box the kids were on. Missing girl. I'm 80% sure it was her. I got it in the golf cart just in case. What did she have in there? You know what I'm saying? No, it gets even crazier when you find out what the hell the cops actually did. Okay. Hi, Martin. It's Kim. Please let any officer from today know that Site 15's fire pit ring was pulled out enough that it's on our list to reset. We've seen it before. They definitely did it. It's something that's different since they arrived. So, talking about the police, they held dumpsters and no trash, etc. Okay. Now, wait. Oh, Barbie on the West Coast. Thank you. I just want to take a sec, ask everybody to please hit that thumbs up if you have not done so. It helps the channel. Thank you. Okay, now this is where this chick is talking to. Yes, Kim, the FBI confiscated the dump truck. No ETA on return of service as of yet. Sorry for any inconvenience. We'll let you know when I or we find out. The FBI confiscated a dump truck from Boca. How come the Nevada County Sheriff's or Placer County Sheriff's Office never reported that during this whole case, during any presser we ever heard from? Why? Why did the FBI confiscate that dump truck at Boca? Hey, Smitten Kitten. All right. Yes, we always knew that Boca was, had something going on over there, but the cops never made any, like when AWP was going to Boca, the cops were like this. I mean, whatever, doesn't make any sense to us. Hey, Steffi Marshall, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker or super chat. Thank you, CNY. You're welcome. I don't trust anybody in this case, Aaron. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't. Okay, let's go to this next one. Now, this is where Kim says, I told them dumpster. Now, this was August 10th. Okay. I told them the dumpster, right? Now, wait till you hear what they did. Now, Kim told them to take the, you know what I'm saying? She was like, take the dumpster. Okay. Now, this was sent to Kim. They did not take a dumpster. They just told Trash Man to hold off just in case. All 4 dumpsters are here. They did not take the dumpster. They did not even take trash. They just told the trash man to hold off just in case. That's insane to me. That is crazy. Why wouldn't you take the trash? Okay. Now let me go to this next one. I've never heard about the dump truck before either, but I'm glad that that I'm just hearing about it anyway. Okay, now this was her response. So they said they did not take the dumpster, just told the trash man to hold off. What? The police just did that? I just got it rescheduled. They said they would pick it up today or tomorrow. Like they weren't even worried about picking it up. They weren't worried about collecting anything, it looks like to me. Period. Yes, Jay did say that he was texting with her that night, but again, okay. Now this was August 18th. Now, I'm not saying that this has anything to do with Kiely's case, but I found it a little suspicious, and so did the person sending this message. Now, remember what I said. I said I believed that car, that silver car, did not go into the lake until after the 17th, right? Now, this is August 18th at 6:37 a.m. Hey, good morning. At approximately 1:30 a.m., a white four-door Toyota Tacoma pulled into camp a little hot, used the dumpster, and left. I got the plate and had a mild interaction as I came out of my camper as he was pulling away. Nevada plate, and of course they redacted that information. The man seemed upset. Okay. Pulled in, used the dumpster, pulled in like a bat out of hell, used the dumpster, left. Had a mild interaction as this guy came out of the camper and he was pulling away. He seemed upset. Now, let me go to this next one, and it's going to tell you why this person found it so strange. The man seemed upset. I was checking on him. Surprised him is what I did. Could be nothing. Just found it odd. They would come use this dumpster at Boyington at 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty odd. I want to know, you know, just like I'm sure this person did, what did they put in that dumpster? Why come here to use this dumpster? It must have been way out of the way because, like this person said, just found it odd that they would come use this dumpster at Boyington at 1:30 in the morning. So it must be like an out of the way place. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now let me keep going. Hi, everybody that just come in. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I love and appreciate all of you. I would have too. My ass would have went over that dumpster and found out what was in there for sure. Okay. Now I also wanted to share this. Now, SF did tweet this out, but this was given to him or sent to him from the PIO of the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. Our portion of the investigation is closed based on the findings of our investigators and the medical pathologist. Thank you for checking in directly with us. Andrew Trigg, Public Information Officer, Nevada County Sheriff's Office. Okay. So, according to that, they are no longer investigating this case and it is closed. Okay. Now, listen. So he says blah blah blah, all these people and other irresponsible YouTubers are claiming the KR case is open. It is not. NCSO was the lead agency. This is from their PIO. The supporting agencies, FBI and CHP, do not have criminal investigations open either. Now, I do not know if that is true. Obviously, I do not trust the person that it is coming from. But according to this, and I need to know if this is really the public information officer, because wasn't that chick, the Angela Masalam, the public information officer? Wasn't she the public information officer for Nevada County? So not sure like who this Andrew Trigg guy is. But I mean, am I off here or what? Oh, she was plastic. Oh, okay. Whatever. She was a freaking whatever. Okay, now let me go into these next things with you guys. Yes, Living Lake Time. SF is a freaking liar. I get that. But I'm just putting it out there. Okay. You know what I wanted to bring up real quick? This. And I found, now I have looked at this freaking thing for so long. Okay. Well, let me zoom in anymore. Okay. Now this was her memorial stone. Okay. 17, Kiely Rodni, no, September 1st, 2005 to September 1st, 2022. Now it says Gitana on the side. Gitana means gypsy in Spanish. Why would that be written on her stone? Right? Gypsy, thief, nomad, liar. I'm just wondering who wrote that on there, because that's what it means. I just found that interesting and wanted to share it with you guys. Okay. Now, I want to bring up this because some of you guys, I don't know if somebody can like zoom in. I mean, I can zoom in, but I can't zoom in and then clear, like clearly pixelate the freaking picture. So I wanted to see if I was just seeing things or if y'all could see it too. So let me wait. Okay. Can you guys clearly see this tire right here? Can you tell me why it looks like it has two huge holes in it right here, or two gashes right here? I mean, can you guys see that, or am I like totally crazy? Look, right here and right here. What else could those marks be? Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Right here. What is that? Do y'all see that? Not gashes, but it looks like two black things right there. Is it? Hold on. I gotta go back and blow it up. I was like, I'm gonna ask them. Yeah, you see that it's discoloration. It's like a discoloration right there, and then it looks like to me like there's two. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Pixie Knickers said I zoomed in, and yes, I see it. A lot of people say it looks like mud. Someone said it looks like two puncture holes. It does to me. I mean, it does to me. So I just wanted to bring that up because I was like, what the hell? I never noticed that before. Okay, now let me go to this next thing. Now, we had actually talked about this probably a month and a half into this case. And I couldn't find it. I had taken a screenshot of this girl's where she had said this, and I cannot find it. And then I found this one online. So this is what it said. I grew up in Truckee and lived around 5 houses down from Sammy. We used to play and hang out. Keep in mind, this was when we were about 5 to 10 years old. And my parents and I both remember her being a very strange kid and very pushy. This plays into how her character is now. I have so many memories of her doing such bizarre things. I'm not going to list them because they are very graphic and involve animals. I will, however, say that I had to get stitches because of her actions. But I just wanted to put it out there that something has always been off about her, and I truly believe that she had something to do with this case based on my knowledge of her when we were younger. Now, from what we've seen in this case, you can tell that that girl has major issues. Oh, good evening, everybody. Oh no, it looks blown up to me. It looks blown up to me, but That's not what I'm talking about. Yes, Lassie, I freaking agree. Okay. Oh my god, I cannot freaking read this. Why is it so blurry? All right, no. This was way back when. Um Oh my god, I can't hold on. I got to go out. I can't even see that. Okay. Now, oops, I wanted to read this because some interesting things are said, and not only by Jay, but other people involved in this. Or other people in this conversation, I'm saying. Okay. So Jay says, after responding to this comment, I'm just going to ignore all the dumbasses that say shit like this. She was drunk driving on steep shoreline. Could have happened to anyone. Now please just respect her and her family and give her peace. That was when he got the response from Teehee that Tickles that said, so happy they found the evidence and other added evidence, shrooms, white purse with snatched chain from Kylie's neck. You love her, but she made you do this. Y'all jumped out the car. Kate's wrist, insensibly drugged. Steven, Kate, Sam, and you. Just know, LOL, someone saw you that's not a part of y'all's secrets. God is stronger than Lucifer. Okay. Remember that? Remember that? I've pulled those ones up a few times. You know, the imprint, I was honestly thinking that. Like, I actually was talking to somebody about that because it would make sense to me. Exactly, Krista. Just because he said it's a cover for racing doesn't mean that it is. All right. My God, why are these like this? Okay. Somebody, now, of course, the beginning of this is like, okay, is recorded on a dash cam. I think he said it's actually in the grill of the truck. So he parks his truck so he is sure to get the license plate, car, people, everything. We learn in a later video he and his fiance are both in the medical field, and that's why he's so particular about how he parks for the cam. Now, this Veronica Star, I cannot make out her last name, Star something, says, I can't talk about this anymore. I'm sorry. People are reporting me for different things because I'm giving Jagger good advice. I don't want to pull my LE card. I'll be on Twitter in a bit. I want to find out what SF Investigates knows. I'm sure some info is on YouTube. The only thing is people aren't honest. They spin stories. I'm sorry, but I just can't deal with people on this platform. Somebody said to her, okay, I get that. I'm sorry people are giving you trouble. Thanks, though. So this person who claims to work for LE, I would hate, I don't want to pull my LE card, but they are giving Jay advice. Okay, claiming to be a cop. They want to know what SF knows, according to that particular thing right there. Okay. I can pull that picture back up. Crime Watch, was it a white four-door Tacoma? Now, Smitten Kitten, let me just say this. See, the problem is that nobody even thought of Nate until people started digging, found out who his dad was, found out what his dad was involved in, and then was like, oh shit, well, because he has government connections, he must be the guy. I don't look at things like that. Like, I look at things differently. Like, just because you have family who has connections to evil people doesn't necessarily mean that you committed this specific crime. Now, with that being said, could he very well be the person? He absolutely could be. Could Jay be the person? Absolutely could be. Could it be some random person that we have never heard of? I doubt it. I do doubt that because I just don't see that. But you see, I don't know. See, we don't even know that. Seriously, we don't even know that. Somebody had put it out there, which not for nothing, but I want to say that it was SF that was the first person to claim that Kiely was dating this Nate. Okay. That for some, I don't know. For some, it could be Nate, but it could be Jay. It could be somebody else in this story that we have seen. You know what I mean? But I just think that the two possibilities that it most could be is either J or N. Now, I'm not going to jump and say, "Oh, it's got to be him because his family's backed by evil people." You know what I'm saying? But him being involved and these guys all their parents being involved, his only involvement could be. Now, I'm not saying this, so do not say this is that I'm stating this as fact because I'm not. But it could his Nate's only involvement in this case could possibly be that his parents do have connections. So the other parents of these kids, and you know who I'm talking about, Nate's dad was like, all right. So we all got our hands in this cookie jar. So I'm going to make sure that it all goes away, or I'm going to make sure that it all stays quiet because Jay, you couldn't find any information on him. Fucking nothing. That's not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's not for no reason. That is a planned thing. Like, I think everybody involved, like, I think all of these people each had their hand in the cookie jar in a different way. Exactly, Lassie. That's what I'm saying. And that means that all their parents are involved. You know, Ryan did make one good point when he was talking about the people in the car talking to roadside Nick, right? When he said that, what the hell is the boyfriend doing when she's over here asking this person, like, how do I buckle a seatbelt? So I had to reach in and show her how to buckle a seatbelt. Like, you have a guy here. Why weren't you asking the guy how to buckle the seat? You know what I'm saying? Not actually how to buckle a seatbelt, because a lot of people think that she was doing that as a cry for help. That's not the point, though. The point that I'm trying to make is why? Why? Why not the person that's sitting next to her in the vehicle? Because again, I have a very hard time with that being Kiely. I don't know why. Okay, now let me. Is this the one I just pulled up? Okay, no. Okay. Now this says the epitome of privilege is when you think you are above the rules that everyone else has to abide by. This is the problem with parents who give materially but not emotionally to their children. This boy has been spoiled his entire life and never had to struggle or want for anything. So he doesn't know how entitled he is, and he just takes and does what he wants. His parents will clean up the mess, no consequences. To Jay replies, "What? Where is this even coming from? Are you living my life?" Now here comes that Veronica again. So somebody says to Veronica, "Looks like that page is broken or removed." So they knew already 2 weeks into the investigation about the roadside guy thing. And Jared from AWP confirmed that there was a positive match of the guy who was with the car and Kiely. Are you saying law enforcement knew all this time? And of course, this freaking screen is in my way. So I cannot read that dumb comment. That is so stupid. Hold on, I got another one. Oh, okay. Sifa, can I send you the one of that tire? Can you do anything with that? Or like, did you see that one? Okay, now I want to pull up these two. And then I've got a couple of things to go over with you guys. Wait, stream what? Okay, let me. That's weird. Oh shit, I'm sorry, wrong one. Hold up a second. Oh, Miss Kelly. Yeah, I thought, yeah, why not? We're talking about her. We're trying to help her. You know what I mean? Now, oh, that's the wrong one. Now, a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying that I don't believe that that silver car was Kylie's. And I don't. People can call me crazy all they want. But it makes sense to me that Jay is actually driving around in Kylie's actual car. I have reached out to him, Amanda, actually, to see it. I mean, and I said, like, if you're legit wanting to wanting to help us solve this case, if you're legit wanting to help get justice for Kiely, then, let's get in contact. Let's like do this, what I'm saying, like let's help each other. And if you're not, though, if this is like a game to you and it's just I'm bored, I got nothing better to do right at this moment, then don't even bother getting a hold of me, because that's not going to work. Like, I just don't need any bullshit. I need help trying to get answers. Okay, now, if you look it up, okay, now let me pull up a little closer. If you look it up, see the yellow tag, the yellow sticker on this? Now, Google California tag colors, okay? And it will come up with a list, and it will tell you 2020. So years that end in 0 are yellow. Years that end in 2, like 2022, I can't remember. It was either red or green. Okay, it was either red or green. So this yellow sticker being on here tells you that this was 2020, not 2021, not 2022. 2020. So why in the fuck would Kiely be driving around in a vehicle with with plates that were no good? Why? And look how just brand new this freaking license plate seems to be. Clean as a whistle. Now somebody said, well, could the diver have done it when he came in and like wiped his hand off to see? No, because you would still see stuff around the edges. You know what I'm saying? And when he first dove down there, it looked like this. So, which is exactly why I believe this plate was put on this car, you know, like right then, like very recently. This car had to have been registered in July of 2020. Look at look it up. I'm not making this up. I actually Googled it myself. Said California tag colors on license plates. And it'll give you what year and what color. They rotate it on I can't remember if it's a 6 or a 10-year cycle, but the colors get rotated. 2020 or 2022 was not yellow. 2021 was not yellow, but 2020 was yellow. So make that make sense for those of you that think I'm totally insane. So she would have been just driving around in a legal car. I don't buy that.
Open it. Don't.
Oh, open it?
Yeah, don't break it.
May, I can't open these things. Why didn't you ask your sister?
Because they would break it.
Mommy can't even get these open. Oh, I'm not talking, Gloria, I'm not talking AWP. Okay, that's not who I meant. Yeah, somebody could it be that someone scraped the current tags off? And Nick said, like, he just saw, he said he never actually saw her face or the person's face in the car. Yes, thank you, Lassie. Okay, let me pull this up so you guys can see it. Okay, green. So it would have been green, the color. All right. Now that's I to me, there is no arguing with that. That's clearly not a fucking right. That's not a legit plate. Like, it's not registered this year. Oh, I'm sorry. My mic is. It might not be my mic because I got people downstairs playing Call of Duty Warzone, and it's so loud I can hear it up here, like I'm in war or something. Yeah, Patty and Pink. See what I'm saying? That is yellow. That is yellow. That's a freaking banana yellow. So we know, what does that tell us? That car, those plates, those specific plates themselves, and hold on, I'm going to pull that picture back up. What? They said, according to Lindsay, that they told us that silver Honda CRV was her first vehicle, and it was registered in what, June or July? July, I think. That is not Kiely's freaking car. Jagger is driving Kiely's car, not the car, not the car that was pulled out of the lake, but her actual fucking car. Which is exactly why Aaron on the side of caution, which is why I believe every one of them are in on it. Every one of them are in on this cover up. Now, people can say, oh, that's too far fetched. I mean, that's just a little bit out there. Say whatever you want. I'm not trying to convince you. That's not my job. I'm just telling you what I see, the feelings that I get from my gut, my intuition, my logical thinking, my critical thinking, my brain tells me that is not her fucking car. Cherry said that when she zooms in up close, it's orange, but I don't know. Supposedly it came from Washington, from Daniel's father, who died in March. Somebody else has said that, where'd it go? Ashley said it's 2022, 2023. Even if that is right, there's no way that plate is going to be that fucking spick and span and clean. Okay, Ashley, thank you. I'll check it as soon as I can. I just don't believe that's her car. So, okay, now hold on, you guys. Can you guys just take a minute? Anybody that hasn't, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Please consider becoming a member. We do have a members only live. It's coming up. It's going to be Friday, I think. I was going to do it Friday or Saturday, but Saturday's New Year's Eve. People got stuff going on. So I'm going to do it Friday. So if you guys want to be in on that, just go ahead and click that join button and you become a member of the CNY family. Also, anybody that wants to donate, links are all down in the description below. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on one second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now let me share this with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. It's a couple things I want to go over on this. Oh yeah, I might as well. Yeah, let me do this too while I'm looking at it here. Now, this was for the Lost Trail Lodge, but I want to share this with you guys. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God, really? Okay. Now, this was somebody that stayed at the Lost Trail Lodge. And I'm going to read this to you guys. That's the second one. I got to get to the first one. Because this is pretty interesting to me. They were talking about getting lawyers involved because the Lost Trail Lodge didn't want to hurt them. I mean, the Lost Trail Lodge didn't want to help them. Well, so let me pull this up. I mean, Tina, I truly believe that. I truly believe that the plates were switched, that is not her car, that Jagger actually has her car. Okay. Charlotte said the car pulled from the lake has 2 impounds reported. I'm not sure if that means anything. Spun one, I have no idea who you're talking about. All right, so let me pull this up. Let me keep this going. LTL, Lost Trail. Against the misinformation provided. Yep. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. They look exactly the same. I keep pulling up the wrong one. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Okay. Okay, so hello. Thank you for contacting us regarding Mr. Redacted's complaint. In an attempt to keep our response brief, we will defer to the previous ruling that was made by Redacted and Mr. Redacted's bank regarding this matter. The Lost Trail Lodge has found his complaint to be without merit and his request for a refund is denied. Okay, I am rejecting this response because the original complaint was against Redacted for misleading information about the Lost Trail Lodge. The information on Redacted's site about the Lost Trail Lodge indicated that the cabin we had reserved had a bathroom in the unit. This was not the case. I registered and thought I was paying Redacted for the reservation, but it was charged from Lost Trail Lodge directly. When I filed a complaint through Redacted, they only recognized the billing party, which is Lost Trail Lodge in this case. They will not refer back to misinformation from Redacted's site as my original claim was against Redacted. Refused to accept responsibility for the misinformation. Redacted was very unhelpful to resolving this as well. The Lost Trail Lodge is an accident waiting to happen. I tripped many times and could not see where I was walking. There is exposed electrical extension cords all over the ground. There are no walkways or lights outside. I suffer from a very serious condition and need to have access to a bathroom at all times. If I can't be reimbursed for the amount of $1,800, I will pursue a small claims case against the Lost Trail Lodge for an amount of no less than $5,000. The increase in the amount due to the stress involved with this whole situation, which in turn causes me a great deal of pain and suffering. Lost Trail Lodge has been extremely unhelpful. Oh my God, kids. all kids got Bluetooth speakers, and it's so loud downstairs. I'm surprised you guys can't hear it. Okay, now let me go to this next one. That's the first one. Okay, now let me share this one. If any of you can find any information regarding those two vehicles, please somebody send that information to me. That's the one I must have just been on. Okay, now where is it? Hold on, I'm trying to get the exact spot. Okay. There was no cell service or representative available on arrival or the next day. After tripping over extension cords and overgrown brush to use a bathroom more than 200 feet away, it was without soap or toilet paper. Lost Trail Lodge was also in multiple violations of ADA requirements for accessible lodging, and this was definitely never mentioned anything on the Lost Trails site. I will seek an attorney at this point, as this is unnecessary stress and affects my health condition. I will not respond to any other responses from the Lost Trail. I mean, it's just all about money, and not like they don't give a shit about anything, anyone. It's all money, what they can get, how much they can get, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, really. Sounds like he should have, Christy, it sounds like he probably should have, not gone there. Yeah, apparently it's not. So they must be in direct violation. But again, they get away with it. Why? Because somebody out there has connections. That's freaking why. That's what I'm saying, Spun One. I don't believe that she had two CRVs. Okay, okay. Let me make myself clear. I believe that the car that Jagger is driving right now, the white 2003 Honda CRV, is and was Kiely's only vehicle. Okay? I believe that the freaking silver Honda CRV was used for this. It was, I don't want to call it the decoy car, but that's pretty much what it is, the decoy car. Okay, now let me go back. Let me go to this, because there is a couple of things in here in the Find Kiely, which we know Sammy was running at the time. Okay, let's go through a couple of things. Now, all we see through all of this, right? There's a couple pictures of Kiely here or there, but it's all, every one of them is Sammy begging people to come in and talk. Anybody who knows anything, come in and talk. Now, here, it's all about support. Everything is all about coming in, telling us what you know. Come here to support the community. Come here to show up for each other. Community meetings. And then every post that has to do with the police is how many personnel, what they use to search with, how many search hours they got. Look, there's one. Oh, here's another one, just in case, just in case. Oh, 200, 14,000, 16,000. Just posting. Like, this was all just like a money making scheme for these freaking cops who they, even Jay said that the cops never investigated because they knew from the very beginning that it was an accident. Never investigated, according to him anyway. We could see that they weren't investigating shit. They couldn't investigate their way out of a fucking cardboard box from what we have seen. Exactly, M. Hawkins. Sammy started to say that during her interview. She started to say her car is a what, and then changed it to silver CRV. She was about to say white, which is why I think she got confused at the end and said, "Oh, her car has a sunroof." Yeah, her car does, but the car that supposedly contained her body that was pulled out of the lake did not have one. And we were all going, "What the fuck? Why is she lying about that?" She wasn't. That just happened to be the one time she was telling us what was up. It wasn't her car. That Smitten Kitten. And when Check It came out and said that he found her insurance papers and stuff, the insurance wallet, that your insurance papers and shit go in, said Washington something on it, if you guys remember that. And I was like, why in the hell would she live in California and have her insurance from Washington? You know what I'm saying? So to me, that shit makes sense. That is true, though. And remember when they pulled the car out of the lake and Sammy put out that tweet or Instagram or whatever, and she was like, that is not true. They did not find her. Now, we were all going, well, that's because, Sammy thought they were over there searching Boca. You know what I mean? They didn't plan on AWP search and Prosser, so that's what we were all thinking. We were like, well, she didn't know AWP was going to search Prosser. Yes, Living Lake Time. We definitely need that full uncut from Nick Wren. Absolutely. But what if Sammy was going, they didn't find her because that ain't her car, and she thought, she was like, she ain't in it. You can't be up in here trying to get people to leave my video and go over to your channel. Don't do that. Living Lake Time. You and me both. Okay. Now let me go back to this because there's more I wanted to pull up. Now, let me find that one. The one that I'm looking for. Okay, yep. Here we go. 2 p.m. meetup with the FBI and where everyone's attendance is needed. This is being held August 9th at 2 p.m. This is August 8th, Tahoe Teen to Teen. We are having a Tahoe Teen to Teen meetup August 9th from 5 to 7, Tahoe City. We really need all the information we can get at all from any and all Tahoe kids. We have had a lack of reach out from many kids. FBI will be here to answer any questions. Truckee Rec Center. Okay. Kiely's car has not been found and is still missing. Kiely has not been found and is still missing. We need more people to come forward and tell us anything you may know. Updates are being made constantly on this account to be the best of our abilities to keep you all informed about what's happening. We have the first-hand information. Please don't spread information that is not confirmed by us or the sheriff's department. This can really hurt what is happening. Oh, I'm sorry. Really hurt what? Your fucking lies, your corruption, your cover-ups, your bullshit. Is that what it could hurt? That's what I want to say. Okay. Even if you, oh, here we go. We are having another statement session for you to help us get any information about Kiely. Even if you did not attend the party or you did not meet or see Kiely at all, you were just at the party or knew someone who went, please come to the new rec center in Truckee. Didn't see Kiely? Yeah, it's because she wasn't fucking there. All right, now, where is... Hold on, you guys, I'm looking. I didn't see it. Hold on right here. Yep, if you find anything, if you know anything, please contact Samantha. I'm looking for that one where it said this could determine. Now, today, August 18th, we are starting to break down base camp in the Truckee Rec Center parking lot. If you generously donated use of chairs, easy ups, coolers, etc., please come pick them up by end of day. Thank you for your help. It is deeply appreciated. Kiely went missing August 6th. It's August 18th. She has not been found. There's been no, nothing. And these people are tearing down base camp, ready to go and move on and get back to reality. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. But I couldn't find the one I was looking for which I have pulled up on here before, where she was talking about, please show up. This is not a game. What you do could determine if she lives or dies. I mean, it's insane. Maybe she did go. We don't actually know her last known sighting because that stupid photo that is photoshopped to shit that they said was her last known location gave us absolutely nothing, and it looks nothing like her. So we really don't know the last time that she was seen. But I'm going to tell you that listen to those messages from Boca that we went over in the beginning. What did you guys think of that? Let me know your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below. Because that's a big deal. That is a big deal, and that proves that we were lied to by frickin' everybody. We were lied to by everybody. if that silver car is not really Kylie's and her actual car is the white one, then what can we determine? That this was all, now I'm not saying her being unalived or her being missing. I'm not saying that part is not real, but what I am saying is that if that is really not her car and her car is really the one Jay's driving, and this is really then everyone has covered up, and this whole thing was for money. They covered it up for money. The corruption, they kept things quiet, they kept it swept under the rug, they made it go away, but they lied to everyone from the very beginning. And I'm sorry, but that would include all of her family, including mom, dad, because they haven't come out and said, hey, wait. Let me clear a few things up. They have not done that. Nobody has done that. So you tell me what we are actually looking at here. If certain people that we thought in the beginning that are on her family were on the up and up, and all this stuff coming out, somebody would have said something. It's like Jay claiming that he's got these videos from Kiely of her at the party. Then fucking release one and prove to us that we're all wrong and that there actually was a party. Why aren't you doing that if you've got the videos? That would put an end to a lot of, but they can't do that because none of it's not, they can't prove us wrong. And there's a lot of people talking now about this not being her car. And if it's, why hasn't grandpa or dad or anybody come out and said, wait a minute, hold up. Here's proof that this is her car. Here's a picture of her, you know what I'm saying, with her car in the background, like any other normal teen would have when they get a car. Show us, but nobody has. See, and Mello, I'm going to go somewhere with you there because I think that shit was put there. I think that all that shit was staged there. Hey, Lost Souls. My gosh, I'm not even drinking my coffee. It's cold over here. Hey, Kiki. So what did you guys, I want to know right now, what did you guys, real quick, just give me some quick thoughts in the chat of what you thought of those text messages from Boca. Oh, and let me show you this before I go. I'm actually going to show you the whole file that they sent to me. Not they, that was sent to me. Okay. Did you guys see Jay's Instagram message from today? It was a video of the white car and a song. Oh man, you got to see it. If you have not seen it, you got to see it. See, Jagger just came out with the CRV, just introduced it to the family, to hit, you know what I'm saying, to his family of cars. What, a few weeks ago? And when he did that, I was like, no fucking way. I'm like, that's her car. That is Kylie's car. And then, shit went on. He confirmed that it was her car, yada, yada, yada. But if you remember back when Jagger made a video and you were looking up at him and we could see underneath the brim of his hat and we were like, what is that? A lot of people thought it was a rose. Some people thought it was a blood stain that tried to get washed off. Okay, so in that video, he is in that fucking CRV. I'm sorry, I keep cussing. He is in that CRV, I believe. So he had this way back then. And as a matter of fact, I just read, which I will, let me see if I can, I just read a thing from Jagger, another conversation that said that, Jagger is stating that he was actually driving that CRV. He was driving Kiely's car while he was looking for her. He says that. I was driving that car when I was going around looking for Kiely. I was in Kiely's car driving around looking for Kiely. So you tell me how this stupid fucking Honda CRV, the silver one, comes into play. Yeah, I know, Ashley. I did that already. But it goes down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lost Souls. And I have a conversation where Jagger actually tells us himself that he was driving that car while he was out looking for Kiely. Oh my God. I forgot two major things that I wanted to point out to you guys. Give me 1 second. You're going to find this pretty interesting. I know I did. So hold on 1 second. I got to get rid of some of these. I can't pull up anything else. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to see these. I'm getting these other ones out of my way so I can. Okay. I'm going to keep them Boca ones up there just because. Okay. Now I'm going to pull these emails up. I got to show you this. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much for the donation. Okay, let me pull this up here. Okay, yes, okay. Let me pull this up. Okay. Yeah, I got to take some names out of here. I'm just going to do this. 1, 2. I'm going to download these real quick and then pull them up. That way I don't have to go through all of that and try to black everything out. I can just pull it up for you guys. I mean, this makes absolutely no freaking sense. And thank you. There's a lot of, I will just say thank you, Ashley. There's a lot of Ashleys out there, but thank you, Ashley, that sent this to me because I think this is important. Okay. So y'all remember the interviewer. Remember when the News 40 went out to talk to Jagger and Kate in Reno? Remember that? Leslie, real quick, the fire ring, they were saying the fire ring where you have the fire pits, it was pulled out like somebody had broken it. Okay, yes, Kiki. All right, now, okay. Let me pull these up so I can share these. 1, 2, which I was not aware of this. So, like I said, Ashley, who sent this to me, thank you. All right, let me share. Let me share. All right, wait for this. All right. So this is the woman that did the interview with Jagger and Kate, okay, in Reno. I spent 11 years as a newspaper reporter, yearning to report on TV. I love the immediacy of television and getting a story out. With no experience, hold on, I got to go to the next one. With no experience from working in smaller markets, I would record mock reports and hand deliver them to all the Sacramento stations. A former Fox 40 news director took the time to write me a 2-page letter telling me to stay in print because making the transition to TV would mean moving away to get experience. I kept that letter in my underwear drawer for a couple of years. I got my break when a new news director at Fox 40 hired me because he knew I could report and had a lot of sources. I gained TV experience working the assignment. Okay. Now wait. I got my break when a new. Okay, I just read that part. Sorry. I gained TV experience working the assignment desk and began reporting in front of the camera 6 months later. Today, I am grateful to be the Solano County Bureau Chief. I've covered that county for nearly 20 years, most of that time reporting on infamous murders and murderers. It was during that time police credited me for helping them clear the murder of an innocent 21-year-old Fairfield man. I'm known around the newsroom for getting the harder to get stories, the ones where victims shed gut wrenching tears or suspects surprisingly run their mouths. The story other reporters cringe. Now, why in the hell would, when they're in Reno, somebody explain to me why a bureau chief would be the one giving the interview, which makes no sense at all, from the Bay Area, and not a Reno person, not a closer person, but a Bay Area bureau chief. Why would she be doing why would she be doing the interview? Why was she the only one to get the interview? And a bureau chief? It makes zero sense. But it's funny that she added in there that she is known for getting the hard to get stories, the ones where victims shed gut wrenching tears, or suspects surprisingly run their mouths. The stories that other reporters cringe on having. Make that shit make sense to me, please. A bureau chief wouldn't be doing that. A bureau chief doesn't go out and do stories. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, she supposedly followed Jagger and Kate around searching for Kiely. Okay. Don't you guys find that quite interesting? See, I don't believe it means, Mayor, I don't believe it means make it last forever, but I don't believe it means mother I'd like to F either. Yeah, see, some people are saying it's a strain of weed, from Weeds, the TV show, MILF Weed, Snoop Dogg strain. And maybe somebody in her generation, like maybe that's a thing in their generation, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't know why MILF would be written on a memorial thing for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, according to the text messages from Boca, if you guys did not see the beginning of this, please go back and see the beginning of this with all the text messages from Boca. Because these people were there the weekend before and that weekend. Yes, Sifa, I will send you those screenshots. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to stop and do it in the middle of this. MILF is also from that MILF is also from that freaking YouTuber I was telling you guys about. Danny Duncan. He has the rip and dip, he's got the MILF, and he's got something else. And there is a video of this Danny Duncan character driving his sister's truck into the lake and jumping out of it before it sinks, and then he surprises her with a new one. But I almost wonder if that's where these kids got this idea from, because they got all his stickers. I mean, the stickers were on the laptop. They've got all of this stuff from this guy. So I'm just putting that out there. Oh my God, Kiki, did you see him? And you're like, is this supposed to be funny? Oh my God. Exactly, Patty and Pink. I agree. That life celebration was for mom, not and mom and the community, not for Kiely. Whatever is going on here, there are two things that are very clear. There is major corruption in Truckee and the surrounding areas. And there is a huge cover up involving every fucking one. I believe that. Every one of them people. The cops, the parents, the community, the kids' parents, the teens, all of them. And you guys, don't forget that Samantha has a red car. All right, now let me pull up this one more thing and then that I want to share with you guys. Diane, I don't know the why. I'm thinking money. Nevada County Sheriff's Office just got a $4.8 million grant. Tell me that's just happens to be because they needed a fucking radio tower and some cop radios. No, I'm thinking it's because you guys did your part in this case. You made it out to be an accident. You made it all go away. Case is closed. Here's your $4.8 million fucking payment. Okay, thank you, Helen. And I know Ashley did too. So thank you guys for sending that in. Funny, seems to be everybody in this town is making money. They got their reward. Exactly. Do you remember Lindsay saying that Kiely was a free thinker? Kiely didn't do what she was told. She thought for herself. She was different than them. Lindsay said that with her own mouth. She was different. She thought for herself. You couldn't talk to her. You know, you couldn't convince her of anything. Not like us. Not like us sheeple. Hold on one second, you guys. Savannah, come get your Tamagotchi. This thing will not stop beeping.
Where?
It's over there.
Oh, why didn't you do it?
Because I can't take care of that thing right now.
Sleeping. So you gotta tell me that, bro.
My gosh. Okay. Let me pull up this last thing. Yeah, my daughter got a Tamagotchi for Christmas. Did y'all ever have those? I had one when I was younger. You know, the little pets? And the first day, Christmas Day, she comes down. It's like 3 hours later. And she's like, Mom, this Tamagotchi thing that I got, it's way too needy. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Just a little side note there. Yes, I loved them things, sassafras. Them things were awesome. She does not think so. She's like, this is like a child, she goes. Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. She's like, this thing's too needy. It's like a child. Okay, let me grab this for you guys real quick. I'm sorry. All right. I'm going to pull up this whole freaking thing here. All right. Oh my gosh, my dog, y'all, is driving me crazy. All right. Let's pull this up and I'll just let you guys go through this with me. It doesn't show any names because everything's been redacted, but I'm going to show you anyway. I babysat my daughters when she went to camp. That's funny. All right, let's go through this real quick. Okay, so here it is. Boca Campground. Camping. Now, this came with the FOIA. Okay. August 3rd through August 25th. Now, it don't give you shit, right? Reserved, it tells you. And then all the occupants' names are freaking redacted. So you can't see anything. So I'm just going to scroll through this part. Yeah, that don't even tell you the dates. You got to keep going. Okay. These are, so when the sites were ordered, what time they were ordered, and what day they were set to arrive. Okay. But it doesn't tell you anything. No names, no nothing. It's all redacted. All right, now this just tells you the departure dates, the nights they stayed, the number of occupants that were staying there, the number of vehicles that they had, whether they had a tent, an RV, or a trailer, and then the length of their thing, and then everything else is redacted. Stupid. Now, you can't, I mean, there's no point in me going because you can't get anything from any of this. So I need to just get through this part. It does not tell you anything. Amount paid. That's crazy. This is the 215 pages of bullshit that they give you. Okay. Now here is the text messages that I shared in the beginning, so I'm not going to go through them all again. But again, if you guys did not see them, go back and watch. But the text messages for all communication came in with this order, okay? This was all stuff I read to you earlier. Okay, now, see, earlier on my screenshot, you didn't have the date, but let me show you because it's right here. See, this was August 5th, and this is where they were talking. Okay, now, let me just say this. The people who were at, right here, up here. Okay, the Site 11 people, so the people she's talking about right now are at Site 11. They were at Site 8. Now, somebody showed up on the 4th because they had a reservation for Site 8. The people who were there refused to leave. So the chick finally got them to move to Site 11. Okay, she said she had a lot of problems with them people. Now, August 5th, again, see right here. Okay. They hightailed it out of here. Now, this was the previous weekend, 7/31. Arrival Site 8, Sunday night, very loud, several noise complaints, 2:30 a.m., yada, yada, yada. This is where she was talking about the new people, the people who were reserved for 8 showed up. The other people wouldn't leave. So she moved them to Site 11. Blah, blah, blah. They were fully aware. How dare they harass the rightful site holders? Okay. It was after. Okay. So again, this is the same day, right? We're still on the same day. Yes. Photos will follow on how they left Site 11. And it was after I let the dog out this morning. They packed up in record time and approximately 6 vehicles flew out of here. They knew they had been told. The rightful site holder is redacted. Apparently, they brought in a bunch of wood. That's what she was talking about, and they just left it all there. But anyway, that's not important part. None of this has, okay. The site prior even had 2 cars Tuesday night and Wednesday, had 10. They were there last night. 10 cars. That was August 6th. Sheriff will call this number for site holder's name, reservation, missing girl. Again, detective will call for information. August 7th. Again, picked up the bag of trash from the bear box the kids were on. Missing girl, 80% sure it was her. I got it in the golf cart just in case. And then they were talking about the firing, the dumpsters. They held dumpsters and trash. Or they held dumpsters and no trash. Yes, Kim, the FBI confiscated the dump truck. No ETA and return of service as of yet. Sorry for any inconvenience. Okay, so these text messages all came with this FOIA Act. I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, again, I'm not going to go through all these again, but if you want to, go back to the beginning. Okay, and then this again though. Here's Boca Rest Campground. So we had Boca Campground. Now here's Boca Rest. Again, it just releases a bunch of bullshit that you can't use. Like nothing in any of this helps because everything is redacted. You don't know who obtained the reservation for the spot. I mean, it's ridiculous. Again, the number of days, yada, 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 number of occupants. The only useful thing in this, any of this paperwork was those text messages. Here's Boca Spring. Same thing, just a bunch of wasted paper. Wait a minute. Oh, this is from Boca Springs. Okay. On the 6th. Also, is there any new cancellations for Boynton? Have some campers looking for a spot for the night? Nothing open tonight. This is August 8th. The camper, okay, that doesn't have anything to do with this. Okay, here's an interesting one, okay? This is on August 8th, right? Is that, or no, August 12th. Okay. Had an unattended campfire at Site 5. I walked the grounds as I do when I get there Thursday evenings. Walked by it from my camp to the end of camp and back, and then got my bucket, filled it, doused it once, filled the bucket again, doused it again. Then a camper, redacted, appeared and said, "What are you looking for?" assertively. He had a pistol, looked like a 9mm in a holster in his hands. I explained I wasn't looking for anything, told him I was the camp host and I was dousing an unattended fire. At which point he retorted sharply, "It wasn't unattended." I educated him on what an unattended fire is. Now, if you go back to, remember, she just said this guy had a gun, or this person just said this guy had a gun. If you go back to those messages I had from Hannah, she said, remember, she said the same thing. She's like, maybe the next, she's like, I quit. Like, I can't work here anymore. Maybe the next person you hire, give them a bulletproof vest. Because she's like, too much shit happens here. Assaults, there's liars, thieves, just named a bunch of shit that was going on. Do y'all remember that? Okay. Okay. We shook hands and I left. Can a rec ranger swing by there when they get a chance? Reinforce the education. Their party has multiple sites. They are from the Sacramento and Placerville area. Don't want any issues this weekend. Thank you. Okay. So here's the one, the Tacoma. At approximately 1:30, a white four-door Toyota Tacoma pulled into camp a little hot, used the dumpster, and left. I got the plate and had a mild interaction as I came out of my camper as he was pulling away. Nevada plate redacted. The man seemed upset. I was checking on him. Surprised him is what I did. Could be nothing. Just found it odd that they would come use this dumpster at Boyington at 1:30 a.m. Okay, camping reservation, Boyington Mill. Now this is Lakeside, Truckee. Like I said, 200 pages of bullshit. It's totally freaking crazy. Why even bother? I mean, I'm glad we got the text messages because I think they say a lot. But again, all of this is just circumstantial. Here's Prosser Family Campground. Look at all the cancellations they had. Okay, so you guys get the picture. Really, the only thing in any of that was just those text messages. That's it. So I pray that more keeps coming to light also, Katie Bug. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up. Please sub to the channel. Please consider becoming a member of the family, and anybody that wants to donate to the channel, links are all down in the description below. We will keep fighting for justice until justice has been brought in. We will keep fighting until those that are responsible, are known, at the very least. I hope this helped. I hope you guys got, something out of this. I hope the text messages from Boca help you guys. I mean, they sure did me. So I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions, and we'll keep spreading that light. We will hopefully one day get justice for this girl, and hopefully it will stop them from trying to do this again to somebody else. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment. Please share. Thank you.
Mom, I made you a bracelet. Like.